Nice! Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Times are not good and personally I think it's really difficult to handle it. However, I managed to find a way and to keep myself motivated and to actually continue doing things, so I thought, why not share them? Because I am obviously very not alone in this. I'm gonna close that door. And as I'm not really good with intros, let's get straight to it. So, for quarantine times, I've never experienced this before. However, I immediately came up with some goals of things I wanted to accomplish with this additional time I didn't have to go anywhere. And personally, my goals are rather sport-oriented because this is a thing I didn't have time for before, as well as some creative goals and some mental health goals, because I think definitely right now it's really important and difficult to keep your mental health in check. So, we're back to the notebook because this is the only thing holding my life together right now. Yes, quarantine goals. So personally, I've wanted a six-pack for years, and I've personally always been this close to having a six-pack on my abdomen. However, it's never enough, so I'm gonna take this time to try to get there, because I didn't before, and I'm really into sports. Another sports goal of mine is to run half a marathon. I've gotten really close to that as well. My max distance has been 18 kilometers, and if you don't know, half a marathon is 21 kilometers and some meters that probably do matter at that point. However, right now it doesn't seem like they will. And I really want to run a full marathon at some point in my life. I've been running since I was like 7 because my dad has been and got me into it really early, so that's something I really like doing, and it's very free and solo, so there's not a lot of risk of infection there, which is great. And last but not least, one that's not very functional, just a fun party trick that I've wanted to be able to do for a long time, is doing 100 push-ups in one go. I'm currently at 48. We'll see where this ends. And something that's really important to keep in mind for sports goals or other habits you're trying to get into is the 2-day rule. The 2-day rule means that if you don't do something for a day, that's fine, but you should pick it up again the day after. Otherwise, the not doing it will become the habit again, and that's what you want to avoid when you're trying to invoke healthy habits in your own life. If you want more on this, go check out Matt Devella. He is he's not a life coach, but he sure acts like one, and he's great, so give him a watch. His videos are nice and funny. Love him. One of my mental health goals is to need to rely less on others for my happiness. I know that I care quite a lot about seeing other people or just approval or, you know, being around friends for my happiness, and one, that's not really possible, so what better time to learn to not do this as much, but also I just think it would be healthier for me to come to my own sense and realize that I should be my own friend and that I'm really fun too. As for creative goals, I try to make something every day. This could be a YouTube video, but this can also be drawings, paintings, arts and crafts. I love it all. Like, I made these rings, which will have a tutorial. Look out for that if you have metal stuff and won't get hurt enough to need to go to emergency care stuff. Don't. My last goal is also a bit mental health-y, and also just to improve my life in general, is to try to drop my phone addiction, because we all should. We're all addicted to our phones, except for when you're explicitly not. But like, the norm at this point is being addicted to your phone, and no, I don't want that anymore. I will live my own life and not my phone's. So yeah. And other things that keep me going in this time is to-do lists. I had one exam, I had that yesterday, so now all my immediate deadlines are kind of gone. and that's really difficult for me, a procrastinator. So I have this nifty little notebook, and every day has had a to-do list, and what I personally find really important is to also include fun things in your to-do lists, and make sure that they're doable and that you won't like overexert yourself, but also try to push the limits to push yourself to improve. And something that's really important to me to stay productive is to wake up somewhat early, and by early I mean like 7, which is not early for a lot of people, but it is for this uni student, and to do a sports during the day. Sports just really, like, it's a productive thing, it's a healthy thing, and that puts my mind in a situation where it already believes it has accomplished something, which makes it more challenging and fun to also complete other tasks. I don't know, but sports is really what keeps me going. And something to probably look out for in times like these where there's a lot of news updates and they're all on the same subject is to try to drop social media a bit, because too much news will really like strain your brain, and you shouldn't want that. It's depressing enough as is, and be sure to stay informed and to know what's happening, to know what ICs are going through, but it's not your fault, so don't act like it is. Don't become part of the problem, and take care of yourself by not over-consuming social media news. Yeah. I think that's all I had to say. I hope this video helped you a bit, or at least entertained you a bit. Who knows? And I'll see you next time. Bye!